What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G, the two-gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming! So, it's been a little while since I had an opportunity to bring everyone another What's in the Pixies box. But I got cause to do this. Actually, to be honest with you, my friends, I should have done this a couple of weeks ago. Didn't get around to doing it. It just got pushed off and pushed off and pushed off until finally the other day I realized, how did I forget this? Actually, I realized it 2 weeks ago, to tell you the truth. And you'll see why, because we played a game, and then last weekend we played the same game, and I didn't have the extra stuff ready. And I wanted to have it so ready. So we're going to talk about the first of two expansions for Western Legends. Now, this is the open world sandbox board game that takes place in the Old West, where you get a chance to actually play legendary figures. So we have the first expansion. The Good, the Bad, and the Handsome. So let's get this down the table, see what's in it, and see why I'm so excited. Western Legends, yes, the main game, the base game, the core box, if you will, by Colossal Games. So I was a part of the Kickstarter for this. I backed this. Not quite at the highest level. I didn't get the poker cards, other than the deck that comes in the game. But I didn't get the special deck of poker cards. But I did get the two expansions, and they came packed inside. So actually, everything was separate and in its own Ziploc bag. These boxes were laid flat out. So I actually put it together really just to do the unboxing. I haven't gone through the cards yet. Tony took a quick little peek at a few of them that weren't permanently sealed, but other than that, the Good, the Bad, and the Handsome has not been looked at. As you see here, the components for this: 3 character cards, 12 gold cards, 16 story cards, and 12 legendary items. So if I remember reading on the Kickstarter, the legendary items are things that you will get, maybe, possibly. They're rewards for certain of the new story cards that this has. So anyway, yeah, so there's no shrink wrap to unwrap or anything. This is, and that's everything. This is not the bigger of the two expansions. The other one has a few other things, including minis. This, Western Legends. Nice. See here. There we go. These are the new items that you're going to have available to you in the game. Very cool. Oh, Wolf Companion. 2 socks. Okay, all right. Now, let's see. Let's see what's in here. All right. Judge Roy Bean. Here are his story cards. Joaquin Murrieta. Sorry. Butch Cassidy. Then we have some legendary animals. Mount. Look at that. It only has a 3 movement. But you can use a move action to go to a bandit hideout. And how far away it is. That's cool. Lasso is better. There we go. After you end your move action in a ranch space, gain 1 cattle token. Dynamite. Focus better. There we go. Dynamite. So it's an action. You can discard this to give each other player within 1 space 1 wound. These players must also discard 1 random poker card. And then you get a legendary point for it. Companion. If you start your turn outside of a town, gain 1 additional action. David Bowie knife. After cards are revealed in a fight against another player, discard this to decrease the value of a card played against you by 1. Give that player 1 wound and gain a legendary point. Ooh, the black coat. After you gain this, gain 2 martial points or 2 wanted points. A wanted player that gains this may choose to gain martial points in this way. Oh, interesting. I'm not going to show you the rest. Just tease you with a few of them. And now the new story cards and character cards. So the story cards these are general cards that anyone can accomplish and everyone should. I think there's 4 different stories, but they each have different happenings on the back. Different things that you get to read. Add a little flavor text to the game. So initiate a fight with another player. Initiate a fight. So this is really ramping it up some. You know what? I'll show you an example of one. Show you an example of just one here so you see what I'm talking about. Trespassing. The first shot knocks that hat from your head. The next is dang near hits you, just grazing your ear like a lightning snake bite. That's about when you notice the sign with the... Sorry, I can't read that. Notice a sign with the words, trespassers will be shot on sight. Players that contributed to this draw 1 poker card. They must fight the homesteader, which draws 2 fight cards. Players that win gain 1 legendary point in addition to any other penalties or rewards, and you get to spawn a bandit. Then the player who initiated this gets to move the sheriff. So that's what these story cards do. They advance your legendary points. Tell you cool little stories. And here we go. Butch Cassidy. After you rob another player, you may steal 1 non-weapon item that you do not already own instead of half their money or gold nuggets. After you arrest another player, you may steal half of that player's money or gold nuggets. I think it's pretty cool. I remember as a kid, my dad taking me to go see Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Alright, here's, sorry I butchered this. Joaquin Murrieta? Murrieta. Sorry. If you're a wanted player, gain 1 legendary point after you fight a martial player. If you are a martial player, gain 1 legendary point after you fight a wanted player. Judge Roy Bean. In a fight against a bandit guard or a sheriff, they must choose and reveal their card first. In a fight against a bandit guard or sheriff, you win all ties. See, in the back of these cards give you a little bit of a very brief history, tell you a little bit about each of the characters, tells you where they're starting and what they get to start with. And each of these cards, these are 3 new players to add to the game. So that's it. That's everything that you get with this unfocused, with this focused expansion box for Western Legends, the good, the bad, and the handsome. My opinion, without even playing this, which of course is worthless since I haven't incorporated this into the game, but my first impression of this right out of the box, this is awesome! I can't wait to get this in. Oh, love this game so much. So this has got to be a positive addition to it, but I'll let you know after our next game, because this is going in our next game. So, thank you very much. Thank you for checking us out on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Instagram. Thank you so much for subscribing to Two Gun Pixie. Thank you so much for liking and, of course, for sharing. It's the greatest thank you you can give us is sharing our videos with others. I'm your buddy Big Johnny G. Two Gun Pixie presents a legendary gaming and my friends. I am out of here.